Hey plugin heads, how's it going? You good? I hope so. It's Stu here, representing Audio Plugin Guy and plugindeals.net, the best website resource for plugin deals news, obviously. And yeah, I'm here with this week's weekly APG video thing, which I still haven't got a proper name for. What? APG Weekly? Maybe that'll do. Audio Plugin Guy weekly thing. Anyway, I'm a little bit on the clock today, potentially, because I've been left alone with the baby monitor. The baby's asleep right now, but who knows when he will awaken. So, with that borne in mind, let's crack on, shall we? First of all, I would like to engage you to talk with me, invite you to engage with me, or something like that, by asking you a question. And my question this week is, are you, or do you consider yourself to be, a professional or a hobbyist musician? Or can I say amateur? Is that a good word? I don't know. I mean, do you make money from whatever you're doing with all these plugins that we're buying? Yeah? Or do you just do it for fun? You just like making noises? Are you even making music? I mean, who knows? But this is what I want to know. How many of you out there are actually doing this for a living and running businesses and making money from music and audio and all that kind of stuff? And how many of you are just doing it for the pure joy of sound? Personally, I'm probably a little bit of both, because I am a musician. I love making music myself. I like to record. I do all this kind of stuff all the time, like sound design and things like that, which I really just do for fun, just because I enjoy it and I love tinkering with all these lovely plugins and toys that you can get these days. But also I sort of make a living from it because I work in marketing and publishing. So it's a bit of an odd way of saying I make a living from music, because I'm not selling my music, I'm not selling my recording or production services, but I get paid to help people sell their products, which other people use to make music. So, you know, there's kind of like, you could say I'm a professional in the music industry with, you know, just without being a professional musician. That said, I have an EP that I produced, fully produced, like wrote the music, did all the, you know, sort of arrangement, all that kind of stuff, coming out soon, like next week. If you follow me on Facebook or whatever, you might see me talk about that a little bit. And I'm not going to make any money from that either. but hopefully the guys who the guys who I worked with on it, there's two rappers, lyrical artists. Hopefully they're going to make some money out of it. So, you know, technically that puts me kind of borderline professional musician. I don't know, and maybe I'll get some more production work out of it. Enough about me. Tell me about you. Are you making money from your music? Are you just doing it for fun? Do you want to be making money from your music, but you're not making money yet? Or are you just like not even making music? What are you doing? What are you watching this video for? Huh? Tell me, what are you doing? In the comments, let's have a chat. Okay, that is engagement bait of the day. And the next thing I'm going to tell you about is we're back with our exclusive coupons. I managed to get my ass slightly into gear and sort one out this week, and this is for a company which is not huge, but they should be better known, hopefully, because they make some pretty cool stuff. They're called Nu Softing. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's NU Softing. And they've got this plugin, it's called Sin Mad, and it is a mad synth. There's a free version as well. I can't remember what it's called, but it's on the same website, so if you want to check that out, please do. And yeah, so Sin Mad from Nu Softing is a special type of synth. It's great for making, it's a wild kind of unpredictable, huge sounds, but it's also quite good for making lovely, playable, musical, lovely things. It's unique. Check it out. There's actually a review on our website, on Audio Plugin Guy, if you want to look that up, Sin Mad Review. And if you want to pick it up, for the next 2 weeks, just about, you can get 30% off with the code APG2weeks30. So that's APG2, the number, WEEKS 30, the number. Okay, so you'll go pop on the website. I've written it down there, so you can go and have a look. And yeah, that is like well worth checking out. And if it floats your boat, get 30% off and get it in your arsenal of noise-making software. And that is me burning through the first two sections of this week's video. I'm going to get on with the deals of the week, and I'll let you know if you stick around. We've also got the return of the free plugins review this week. I've been away, as you know, maybe you know if you watch this ever. I had about a month off, so everything got sort of slowed down a little bit, and we got a little bit behind with everything. But now the free plugins review is back with a few free plugins report, I think that's what it's called. And that'll be at the end after the deals of the week, which is coming up right And now, Deals of the Week. Yes, so this is based on a poll that we hold in our Audio Plugin Deals and Freebies Facebook group. We've just broken 47,000 members. We're inching close to that 50,000 when I promised I would do something to celebrate, so look out for that. There'll be like a giveaway or special coupons. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but when we get to 50k, I'll have to get in gear and sort something out. But yeah, every week we do a poll and we ask our members to add and vote to this poll to decide what we think the best, most awesomest deals are that week. And then I write it up and I read it, and this is what you're watching now. So hey, this is what we're at. The Deals of the Week. Week 35, September the 3rd, 2021. So, let's see what we've got. Now we've got a unique thing. This week is the 4th week, which is a record at number 1 for IK Multimedia's 25th anniversary group buy, which has been extended because they reached the 10,000? No, 1,000? What was it? It was an extra free plugin for every 1,000 buyers. They must be raking it in with this. Awesome. Good for them. So yeah, they're now up to 12 free plugins, and the whole deal has been extended for another month. So until the end of September, you can buy one plugin from a select list on the IK Multimedia website, and you can then choose 12 plugins of equal or lower value, but free. So that's a ridiculously good deal. 12 for the price of one. And the only reason I'm not doing it is because I did it last time, and there probably aren't any more IK plugins left for me to own. But there you go. Justifiably, number 1 again for the 4th week running is the IK Multimedia 25th anniversary group buy. And if you want to pop along to our Facebook group to discuss it, there is the link there. So that was number 1. Number 2 is one you've got to be quick because this ends tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. California time, whatever that is to you. And this is the Plugin Alliance, any plugin for $29.99, $39.99 or $49.99. And the way that works is they've got 3 different vouchers, and I should put a little carriage return in there at some point. They've got 3 different vouchers that you can use once each, and they will get you one plugin for $29.99, one of them for $39.99, and another for $49.99, which is pretty sweet. Now, Plugin Alliance always do this with their coupons. They generally cannot be used for the latest releases, so we've kept them on the website here. You cannot use this for a bunch of stuff, including AMEC, EQ, BX console. What's that? BX console? Oh, the consoles. Yeah, the new consoles. You can't use it for Crispy Tuner, which is a shame because I would have probably checked that one out. The new limiter, True Peak limiter. Some of the ones that aren't actually new but are expensive, I guess. Maybe they don't want you to get those cheaper. Big Al, good old Neil Big Al, or Unfiltered Audio Silo. So as long as you didn't want any of those particularly new plugins, you can pick up something from Plugin Alliance for 3 different prices: $29.99, $39.99 or $49.99 with the codes that are here. And that made it to number 2 this week. So should we see what's number 3? Let's do that. It is 75% off of Cable Guy's TimeShaper 2, and that is until the end of the month, and I think it is an exclusive an exclusive at Plugin Boutique. Yes, it is. So yes, just like a DJ working vinyl, TimeShaper 2 lets you freely manipulate the flow of time, slowing down or accelerating your music. So you can go like whack, 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 do all that kind of stuff. All right, looks a bit like, what's that one in FL Studio? Gross Beat? Is it called Gross Beat? I don't know. And Melda have one as well, but that's 75% off until the end of September. Cable Guy's TimeShaper 2, and I do believe that will also qualify you for upgrades to certain bundles at Cable Guy's, so check that out and pick it up if it floats your boat. And that was number 3. Number 4 is still in the charts. Well, it's a kind of variation on something that was in last week. So last week we had the Native Instruments Kontakt 6 half price sale. Did I do a little whistle in it? A half price sale, which was great and is still on until September the 20th. But what has come to glorious light is the fact that, I mentioned it last week as well, so it's not really news. You can kind of hack this sale by picking up a freebie from Embertone, Arcane. If you grab that from Embertone for free, it actually qualifies you for a cross-grade, which means you can get 50% off the cross-grade price for Kontakt 6, which brings it down to €124 and 50 euro cents, or whatever that is in your region. And that is justifiably, I'm saying it again, justifiably, I can't say that word today, what is wrong with me? That is justifiably, and rightly so, number 4 on the list, which brings us to the last number 5 on the list, which is the wrong image, because I didn't finish doing this before I started this, but I'm back to being super professional, as you can tell, so ignore the picture. I shall change that by the time I publish this video. But number 5 is actually this month's free with any purchase from Plugin Boutique, which is Freak by Native Instruments. And that may also bring to your attention the fact that Native Instruments are now selling plugins through Plugin Boutique. Yes, this is a new thing. Plugin Boutique have taken on Native Instruments, and now you can expect to see NI products on Plugin Boutique. So to mark that momentous occasion, they have this freebie, which is Freak, which is a kind of what does it do? It's a modulation. It does like ring modulation and some other types of modulation, I think. So it's kind of cool, kind of sound designy little tool for making things sound a bit weird and bobbly and bumpy and blobby. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, and that's free with any purchase. So if you buy something Plugin Boutique this month, make sure you tick the little box to say give me that for free, and you'll get it for free. So that's the top 5. That's the top 5 this week. We have some APG recommends. I haven't finished doing this either. I'm really, I tell you, this is because I'm taking this moment, whilst the little one's asleep, I am seizing carpe diem, I'm making sure I do this video very quickly before he wakes up, and I'm doing it so quickly that I haven't actually finished writing the deals of the week up yet. So I'll fix this stuff. But anyway, Audio Plugin Guy recommends this week the freebie with any purchase from ADSR, which didn't make the list, but it's still pretty cool, which is M Freeform Analog EQ from Melda. So it's another Melda freebie. Don't buy Melda plugins because they're giving them away for free all the time these days. No, only joking. Only some of them are given away for free. So just, I don't know. We had someone in the group actually complaining, like, oh, I spend so much money on Melda plugins and now they're giving them all away for free. So I don't really know what to say about that. I mean, sales and freebies all the time. At least they're not giving them all away for free. What can I say about that? Anyway, that is one of my recommendations. If you're going to buy anything from ADSR, any of their sample packs, they sell plugins as well. You can get M Freeform Analog EQ from Melda for free. And also one of my favorites, of course, is Kilohertz. Their half price sale on 4 plugins. I can't remember which ones they are, but that ends on Sunday. So yeah, be quick if you want to pick up any of those. So that is my deals of the week. Well, it's not my deals of the week, it's your deals of the week. You voted. I don't even vote. I don't want to look like I'm biased or anything. I just sit and watch you guys do the voting. So this is according to the community what the top 5 deals are this week. And now we shall move on to the free plugins report, which is on plugindeals.net. Now plugindeals.net is a kind of sibling site to Audio Plugin Guy, maybe a sister or a brother, possibly a cousin, I don't know, but we're close, and we sort of hang out and we share information and we get on pretty well. And they have a list of new freebies which have appeared, and that'll be every week or 2, and we're going to sort of tack that onto the end of the deals of the week and let you know what new freebies there are out there for you to grab. Now, I haven't necessarily seen this. I had a glance, I haven't had a proper read, so hopefully this is all legit stuff. Feel free to tell me if there's any mistakes, but let's see what we've got. So number 1 is, of course, the free with any purchase from Plugin Boutique. That's not the right graphic, but there you go. But that actually reminds me, there are 2 Native Instruments bundles available on Plugin Boutique. This is one of them. There's a Complete Classics and Complete Future Classics, and they are, I think, 3 or 4, maybe more plugins for about €100, $100. Well, yeah, that says that, €100, $99.99 for quite a while, until the end of November. But there's some pretty nice offers there. This one's got massive FM8 and Absinthe in there, as well as some effects. So I digress. Let's get back to the freebies. So there we've got a Melda Freeform Analog EQ free with any purchase from ADSR, which I mentioned. We've got guitar and piano samples from Ghost Hack for free. So this is a collection of free samples from Ghost Hack, which you can go along and probably have to give them an email address to grab, but we're not complaining about that. We've got another set of samples from Techno. I live in Hungary now. I should learn to pronounce words like this. I'm going to say Zdecno, why not? Anyway, loops for free. So this is Afro House and Techno samples for free. So we've got a few more free samples there. We've got a free preset pack for Sundog and Chord Potion from Feel Your Sound, and that is free, a free preset pack for free. They have, oh, here we go. These are always good. Spitfire Labs, and this isn't the newest one. I think there's another new one today, so go and check that out. But this is Spitfire Labs Strings, synth strings, which is always, of course, free for Spitfire Labs player, which is awesome. We've got Cymatics Origin, which is it's getting some good reviews actually for a freebie. I think it's worth picking up. This is the kind of tape lo-fi vintage effect from Cymatics, which is forever free, and you can pick it up right away and check it out. So what else does it say here? We also replicated the famous Juno 106 chorus sound with 2 classic slow and fast chorus modes. That's cool. So it's chorus and noise and tape kind of effect. Then we've got some more samples here. We have the 808 Day sample pack from Henrik Harrell. It's actually 2 sample packs, TR-808 and 808s. These are hard-hitting and perfect for genres like trap, hip-hop, electronic house, etc. So the deal with that is it is going to expire at some time, but we don't know when, so go and just grab it quickly. No, we're not doing numbers, sorry, I'm doing numbers again, force of habit. Samplab. Samplab, this is an interesting one. So this is one of these things that converts audio to MIDI. But it's free, so it does that. There are some like paid software that can do that for you, and this is polyphonic audio, not just mono. So as you can see in the picture there, it kind of like grabs it and spits out a MIDI chord sequence. I think there are some limitations because it's free, and it also has to connect to the internet to do the conversion. So if you're not comfortable with that, you might want to skip it. But you know, it's free, something worth checking out if you've got one of those jobs where you like to chuck your audio, like some chords in and get MIDI out. Check it out. Then we've got Bad Kontakt by, and I don't know how to pronounce this, Raw Voltage. I thought I typed it wrong to start with. I thought it was Raw Voltage, but it's Raw Voltage. And that is for free, and that is something that recreates the sound of bad electronics, and everyone has had a good laugh at that in the Facebook group, some people being rather condescending, but there you go. It's a sound design tool. I'm sure I'm actually going to pick it up because I have these moments when I just want to put some noise, like just a little bit in, like before a guitar solo comes in or something like that. You just want to mess around, and it could be quite cool. It could be quite fun, and it's not sample based, it's actually generated audio, so that looks quite interesting. That will be forever free. And then we've got Monica 3 from Fanan Team Pro for free. So what is this? This is an analog dual-layered 90s style synth with 2 completely different aggressive and incredibly high dynamic range oscillators. The first is wavetable based with 50 wavetables and an additional 50 wavetables for morphing, and the second is an old-style 8 waveforms pad oscillator that emulates the 90s type monster pads. For free? Free? That sounds pretty cool for free. I might have to check that out. No idea what it sounds like, but if you check out the website, I'm sure there's some audio examples. So yeah, Monica 3 from Fanan Team Pro for free. Then we've got the cheap RTA from Refuse Software Audio for free. They should have called it the free RTA, really, shouldn't they? Because it's free. It's more than cheap. And this is a real-time analyzer. So it's an analyzer. I mean, most DAWs have an analyzer, don't they, of some sort? So maybe that's not so useful, but if you want another one, there's a free one there. So that's cheap RTA from Refuse Software. Then we've got Rarities 2 from Fluffy Audio for free. Now, is this going to require full contact or not? Shall we have a look? So Fluffy Audio, I know that name, and I know they make Kontakt instruments. So if they've got some free stuff, Rarities 2 is Koto, a plucked zither-like instrument, blah blah blah. Not compatible with a free player, so no, I'll have to make sure that gets updated. You need full contact for that, but it is free if you've got full contact. And if you go back to the Audio Plugin Guy site, you'll see you can get full contact for 124.5 euros at the moment. And I'll tell you what, yeah, maybe I should have mentioned this earlier, but I mean, that still sounds like a lot of money, like 120 euros, but the amount of really good free Kontakt libraries that only work with the full Kontakt player that there are out there make it actually a pretty awesome investment, because you once you spend that 120, 130 euro, you open up a whole world of free instruments like this one from Fluffy Audio. So yeah, another thing worth thinking about there. And speaking of which, there's another free freebie for Kontakt here, which is the solo trumpet from Norland Samples. Now, they posted this in the group and people are going nuts. They're saying it's really good. So I'm gonna check it out. Not that I have much use for solo trumpet, but everyone says it's great, so why not add it to the collection? And like I say, full Kontakt required, but you can get full Kontakt for 124 euros 50 cents if you follow the instructions on our website. So that is that. Next up, we've got a new free synth, which looks like a little baby phase plant. It's a modular synth where you can drag and drop your sort of LFOs and your oscillators and things like that in a little grid, and then sort of change the parameters and stuff like that. And it's got whatever filter and reverb effects. So yeah, that's free and it's very cute. It's very limited, but it's cute. Could be fun. Do something with that. Last of all, we've got Intimate Strings, another freebie for full Kontakt, another reason to get full Kontakt from Embertone for free. So this is a free instrument and it's, in their humble opinion, useful as hell. So Intimate Strings, nice. I own Kontakt and I need to pick up some of these freebies and make some music, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Yes, making music, that's what we're supposed to be doing. That is the last one, that's the last freebie on the list. So thank you very much for joining me. How long have I been talking for? Let's have a look. 22 minutes! 22 minutes, that's a bit of a long time, but we did do the freebies this time. So, just to recap, engage with me, please. Talk to me about whether you're a professional or an amateur or a hobbyist or whatever you call yourself. What kind of musician are you? What are you doing with these plugins? Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, tell me about that. Also, make sure that you pick up your 30% discount on SynMad by Newsofting with the code APG2weeks30, which you can find on the website. And on top of that, just have a great weekend. Yeah? Have a great week, have a great weekend. Is it Super Booth next week or the week after? I can't remember. I think it's the week after, but I'm actually going this year. I'm going to Super Booth. So if you're going to Super Booth, let me know. I'll remind you again next week. If you want to come and find me, I'm helping out Kilohertz on their stall. So I'm a sort of special guest there. I'll be partially sort of helping them out, but partially wandering around trying to sneak Audio Plugin Guy and plugindeals.net stickers into people's pockets and bags and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to meet me in the flesh, let me know, because we'll be at Super Booth and I'll be rocking around there for a bit. 3 days. I'm staying for 3 days and I'm working for 2 of them. So yeah, that could be cool. Apart from that, that's not for a couple of weeks, I think. So let's call it a day. Been chatting a lot. The baby didn't wake up, so that is a bonus. I think I will go now and have a glass of water because I've got a sore throat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for just existing and being awesome. I'll see you next time, all right? Have a great time. Bye-bye.